When I first moved into the neighborhood, I felt like I was gonna lose my lunch. Being the new kid was the most cruel and unusual punishment ever invented.
Right, you're here! Hey, where's your girlfriend?
And that was just the beginning. Through the years, my parents hoped I would grow up right and get a good education.
Is that a rooster? No, it looks like a chicken. How can you tell?
A rooster's a chicken. The question is, are they all hens?
Do roosters strut?
Yes, they do.
Just shoot me now.
Careful what you wish for.
I'm just not so sure I got the education they had in mind.
I need your sharpener. You've heard her knocking?
Hey, what you got there, Dad's Playboy?
None of your business.
Give my best to Miss October.
Get out. Or should I say your best? You're disgusting.
Welcome to your Mayfield School Basket Boys auction.
In school, the only thing I totally flunked out in was understanding girls.
Let's start the bidding at $5.
15, 20, 25, 50.
My, $50.
Sold.
I mean, how can anyone figure out what they're thinking?
Bryce, you should come up here. It's so beautiful.
And how do you talk to them?
I can't. My dad needs me to help him fix a thing.
What's going on with you and Bryce Lasky?
What do you mean? Nothing.
Oh, okay.
One day I feel so happy.
But one day, I started getting this really weird feeling. Somewhere between confusion and absolute terror.
There's a bee in her hair.
There's no bee.
Are you freaking mental? Julie Baker, you hate her. Oh, that's what's so weird. I don't think I do.
She's quite a girl. Every once in a while, you find someone who's iridescent. And when you do, nothing will ever compare.
1, 2, 3.
Director Rob Reiner takes you back
It can be magic.
to the most unforgettable time
Ew.
of your life.
Hey, have you flipped? What's the matter with you?
There's a difference between like and love. Because I like my Skechers, but I love my Prada backpack.
Bianca Stratford is the most popular girl at Padua High.
You're asking me out?
I'm down. I've got the 411, and you are not going out and getting jiggy with some boy. I don't care how dope his ride is.
Her sister, Kat, is something else entirely.
People perceive you as somewhat tempestuous. Heinous witch is the term used most often.
The only thing they have in common
I am the only girl in school who's not dating.
Oh, no, you're not. Your sister doesn't date.
is one simple rule.
Okay, you can date. When she does.
But she's a mutant. What if she never dates?
And you'll never date. Oh, I like that.
For Cameron,
No one will go out with her.
it's a problem.
And what about him? I heard he ate a live duck once.
So you two are gonna help me tame the wild beast?
Absolutely.
Touchstone Pictures presents a story for every guy who's ever tried.
You never give up, do you?
Was that a yes?
No!
Well, then was that a no?
No!
Every girl who's ever hoped.
This is not good.
And anyone who's ever been taken completely by surprise.
She kissed me.
Where?
In the car.
10 Things I Hate About You.
So, okay, like right now, for example, the Haitians need to come to America. But some people are all, what about the strain on our resources? And it's like, when I had this garden party for my father's birthday, right? People came that did not RSVP. So I was totally bugging. I had to haul ass to the kitchen, squish in extra place settings, and people were on mismatched chairs and all. But by the end of the day, it was the more the merrier. And so, if the government could just get to the kitchen, rearrange some things, we could certainly party with the Haitians.
Wow. You guys talk like grown-ups.
Oh, well, this is a really good school.
Mr. Hall was way harsh. He gave me a C-.
Well, he gave me a C, which drags down my entire average.
Hello? There was a stop sign?
I totally paused. You try driving in platforms.
Oh, should I write them a note?
Ew! Get off of me! As if
Cher's got attitude about high school boys.
It's a personal choice every woman has got to make for themselves.
Cher's saving herself for Luke Perry.
Cher, you're a virgin?
I mean, I'm not prude. I'm just highly selective. I mean, you see how picky I am about my shoes, and they only go on my feet.
Nice stems.
Thanks.
What the hell is that?
A dress.
Says who?
Calvin Klein.
What are you doing? Yo, you getting on the freeway! Get out of the
You go, girl.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Whatever. Did I miss something? Is Big Hair back?
Amber, my plastic surgeon doesn't want me doing any activity where balls fly at my nose. Well, there goes your social life.
I'm gonna be a supermodel.
Did you ever make anything happen? Anything you couldn't explain? You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what? Dear Mr. Potter, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
In a few moments, you will pass through these doors and join your classmates.
Keep an eye on the staircases. They like to change.
Good afternoon, class. Welcome to your first flying lesson. Stick your right hand over the broom and say up. Wow. Mr. Longbottom, Mr. Longbottom, Mr. Longbottom, exactly where do you think you're going?
Do you really have the scar? Wicked.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity. First years should note that the dark forest is strictly forbidden, that no magic's to be used between the classes in the corridors.
Petrificus totalis.
The third floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
Understand this, Harry, because it's very important. Not all wizards are good.
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
I think it is clear that we can expect great things from you.
The standard repository for all knowledge and wisdom in the universe is called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And it has this to say about movie trailers. Movie trailers are designed to give you an idea of the film in question in a very short space of time. Typically, they begin with the introduction of a main character, who will very shortly have something so utterly fantastic happen to him
Arthur, what the hell are those things?
that someone just had to make a movie about it.
Attention, people of Earth. Your planet has been scheduled for demolition. Hang on, we're hitching a ride.
Often this section is preceded by the words, "in a world." But sometimes not. Trailers also normally employ a deep voice that sounds like a 7-foot-tall man who has been smoking cigarettes since childhood. The goal is to create a piece of advertising that's original and exciting. Oh, far out! Yet intelligent and provocative. In other words, lots of things blowing up. Occasionally interrupted by a girl in a bikini.
That does absolutely nothing for me.
Generally, trailers also feature heartless, evil villains, hideous creatures, dolphins, physical violence, and of course, the promise of true love.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
And lastly, there is a final montage, often set to rock music.
Let's do it. Come on!
That is designed simply to blow away whatever synapses you have left in your brain. This culminates in a reveal of the main title, like so.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Followed by the release date, so that the audience might plan the next few months of their lives accordingly.
On DVD and video, Walt Disney Pictures brings the award-winning book to life. Holds.
My name is Stanley Yelnats. All my life I seem to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. My grandpa says it's because of this 150-year-old curse.
There's no curse on this family.
There is on the men in this family. Welcome to Camp Green Lake.
Where's the lake?
This is Stanley. This is Zero. My name is X-Ray.
It's armpit.
Did you tell him about the lizards?
You don't bother them, they won't bother you. Usually.
Now, to break his family's curse,
It's destiny.
you'll have to solve a mystery.
What do you say we dig one more hole?
What is that?
I think I might have found something.
And find what's hidden at Camp Green Lake. Holes. Now on Disney DVD and video.
We designed them to be trusted with our homes, with our way of life, with our world. But did we design them to be trusted?
The rollout of USR's new generation of robot, the NS5, was marred by the death of designer Alfred Lanning.
Identify. Murder's a new trick for a robot. Respond.
Don't murder him!
We're gonna miss the good old days.
What good old days?
When people were killed by other people.
My robots don't kill people. That thing threw somebody out of a window. Is that registering with you?
A robot cannot harm a human being.
And you trust them if you want to.
We look to robots for protection. Imagine the loss of all that we've gained because of an irrational paranoia.
Does thinking you're the last sane man on the face of the earth make you crazy? As if it does, maybe I am.
Maybe you can be looking in the shadows all the time.
You're on the inside. Help me find out what is wrong with these robots.
Dr. Lanning suggested robots might naturally evolve.
I was hoping to see you again, Detective. Think of me as your friend.
Why didn't you just hand the world over on a silver platter?
Maybe we did. We are on the eve of the largest robotic distribution in history. There will be one robot to every 5 humans.
How many robots have ever committed a crime? How many robots in the world?
None.
There is no conspiracy. What this is one mistake.
Oh, hell no. Somehow, I told you so just doesn't quite say it.
Get off my car!
I see you remain suspicious of me, Detective.
You know what they say about old dogs?
Not really.
Gotcha.
to Jurassic Park.
We've made living biological attractions so astounding that they'll capture the imagination of the entire planet.
The most phenomenal discovery of our time.
How'd you do this?
Becomes the greatest adventure of all time.
Can I touch it?
Sure. Universal Pictures presents.
You feel that?
Hold on to your butts.
A Steven Spielberg film.
Fences are failing all over the park.
Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go.
An adventure.
Look out! Down! I can't get Jurassic Park back online.
65 million years in the making. Jurassic Park.
Get a hall pass, young lady? Name?
When this one, do you know?
I'm sorry, you can't be standing here. Yo, fresh meat. What? Can I say hello?
No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. You're all right now. You're okay. You're okay. Boogeyman is gone. He went right out that way. It's okay.
We need to, number one, reassure. Number two, stay open. And number three, don't judge.
Take them. There is a prophecy that two sons of Adam and two daughters of Eve will appear to defeat the White Witch and put an end to this 100-year winter.
I think you've made a mistake. We're not heroes.
There's no mistake. Aslan is on the move.
need your help.
I know, but understand. The future of Narnia rests on your courage.
If it's a war Aslan wants, it's a war he shall get.
They come in numbers far greater than our own. Numbers do not win a battle.
No, but I bet they help.
My dear Frodo, you asked me once if I had told you everything there was to know about my adventures. While I can honestly say I have told you the truth, I may not have told you all of it.
Bilbo Baggins. I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
I can't just go running off into the blue. I am a Baggins. Wait! Of Bag End.
Bilbo, allow me to introduce Fili, Kili, Oin, Loin, Darlin, Balin, Biffa, Bofa, Bomba, Nori, Ori, and the leader of our company, Thorin Oakenshield.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, the pines were roaring on the height, the winds were moaning in the night, the fire was red, it flaming spread, the trees like torches blazed with light.
I cannot guarantee his safety.
Understood.
Nor will I be responsible for his fate.
You'll have a tale or two to tell when you come back.
Can you promise that I will come back?
No. And if you do, you will not be the same.
My name is Bilbo Baggins.
Bagginses. What is Bagginses? Precious.
I want to understand my mother. I really try. But in so many ways, she's always been a stranger to me. I guess she always will be. My mother started the Joy Luck Club. For 30 years, these women feasted, forgot past wrongs, laughed, played, lost and won, and told the best stories.
No talking in Chinese. How do I know you're not cheating?
We are your auntie, and we are very honest people.
Hollywood Pictures presents the story of 4 extraordinary women who left their homeland behind
I was raised the Chinese way.
to build a future for their daughters in America.
I like being tragic, Ma. I learned it from you.
Their hopes were inspiring.
You have best quality heart. Best quality is everything. Mothers know this.
Their passions were consuming.
You don't know the power you have over me. One word from you, one look, and I'm 4 years old again, crying myself to sleep.
Their dreams were overwhelming.
No matter what you hope for, I'll never be more than what I am.
And love would see them through.
My mother, not to know her worth until too late. Too late for her, but not too late for you.
The Joy Luck Club, directed by Wayne Wang.
His mission was simple.
To find a fortune and to woo a wife.
Her beauty and wealth were undeniable.
Hearing of her gentle modesty, her affability, and mild behavior.
All things living, a man's the worst.
He had to make her his own.
Have you not a daughter called Katerina, fair and virtuous?
I have a daughter, sir.
Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor.
I'm born to tame you, Kate. Is it possible?
Give their real-life romance
It's incredible to believe how much she loves me.
a Shakespearean twist.
Any man is such a fool as to be married to hell?
My tongue will tell the anger of my heart.
I will marry you.
I'd rather die!
The Taming of the Shrew. This month, only on Encore Avenue.
Pandora. It's a town where nothing much ever happens. This is where I live with my family. Doctor said we'd be lucky if Arnie lived to be 10.
I could go at any time.
Arnie, don't be rude. Some days you want him to live.
I kill him, Gilbert.
I know, buddy.
Okay, son, come down now. Bye!
Some days you don't.
When is this gonna stop?
And then there's Mama.
That's my mom in there.
You see, with Mama, there's no nice way to break it to you.
She's not all that big, Gilbert. And I saw a guy at the state fair who was a little bit bigger.
I haven't always been like this.
I haven't always been like this. Gilbert, I'll need the delivery later.
If nothing ever happens here,
It's those lobsters, isn't it?
why does it always happen to me?
Sometimes I just want to stick her head in the oven and turn on the gas.
I got nowhere to go.
Gilbert, please don't disappear.
We're taking him in. We've warned you, we've warned your sisters.
They say there's a reason for everything.
My son! Give me my son!
Maybe someday I'll figure out what it is.
Oh, look, it's a praying mantis. You know how they mate? The male will sneak up on the female, and she'll bite off his head, and the rest of his body will keep on mating. And then when they're done, she'll eat him.